Hi, Facebook friends. Reverend Elizabeth Mora here. I'm checking in twice a day as we go through this time. Has anyone found a good name for this time? I'm going to put that question in the chat box down here. What should we call this time we are in? I've been calling it love in the time of COVID-19, like love in the time of cholera. And then I'm also calling it, I heard someone call it the great calm. I don't know if the great calm works for you. And as you come online, if you want to type into the chat box that you're here with me. Hi, Dagmar, good to see you. I was asking the question, what are you calling this time that we're in? Do you have a great name for it? The shut-in? So if you've got a name for how to refer to the quarantine, lockdown, shut-in, social distancing, great calm, I would love to know, what are we calling this time? I'll put on your stand-up comedy hat. What are we calling this time? Hey, my sister-in-law. Hey, sis, Martha just got online. It's so exciting. I'm wondering, what do you call this time that we're in right now? I've been calling it the time of COVID-19. And then I heard or read something that the idea of calling it the great calm of 2020. So at the moment, I'm wondering for you, does it feel like a great calm? Or does it feel anxious? Does it feel concerning, worrying? I think we're all doing these feeling inventories at times, and sometimes they're surprising. Someone was sharing with me today, they work with some clients, they do flower remedies, and she said she had some people that are so filled with anxiety right now that they're throwing up at times. And then I also talk to people who are saying, I'm loving being at home. I'm loving not having to commute. I hear that from my husband pretty much every day. So people are thinking, resetting. Ooh, this time of resetting. I like that. Thanks, Martha. Dagmar calls it this time of peace, this time of thinking, or Martha is thinking, this time of resetting. As I mentioned, I so far am kind of liking to call it the great calm of 2020. You know, when I look outside and I see less traffic, I am going into work occasionally, every day or two, I am going into work because I have the luxury of nobody's in the building except Betsy, our assistant. So, and we distance, we're in two different offices. So there is a calm. I do feel a calm. I hear less traffic outside my window. I'm pretty sure I hear less planes. It's really, really interesting. And I got this wonderful thing off the internet and I realized that I left it in my bag. So if you will hold with me for 1 second, and you can look a really cool poem that I just got. Hold on. Don't go away. Hi, honey. Thanks for waiting. I'm back. So here's this poem that someone sent to me. Very classy. There we go. Hi, Jane. Hi, Vicky. You never know how long people are on, but it's so cool to see people's names come by. All right. Here's what I have for you. See if this resonates. I wish I could give credit to who wrote this, but the great resetting, the great calm of 2020, the great shut in, the great COVID 19, the quarantine, whatever you want to call it. There is so much fear about COVID 19. And what if we subscribe to the philosophy that life is always working out for us, that there is an intelligence far greater than humans at work, that all is interconnected? What if, get ready for it, what if the virus is here to help us, to reset, to remember what is truly important, reconnecting with family and community, reducing travel so the environment, the skies, the air, our lungs all get a break, Parts of China are seeing blue sky and clouds for the first time in forever with factories being shut down. I saw a picture today. I don't know if it's true. I didn't Snopes it, but of the canals in Venice are clearer than they've ever been in a long time. Working from home rather than commuting to work, less pollution, more personal time. Reconnecting with family as there is more time at home. An invitation to turn inwards, a deep meditation, rather than the usual extroverted introvert. I love to go out. To reconnect with self, what is really important to me. A reset economically, the working poor, the lack of health care access for over 30 million in the US, the need for paid sick leave. How hard does one need to work to be able to live, to have a life outside of work? And washing our hands. How did that become a new thing that we need to remember? But yes, we did. The presence of grace for all. There is a shift underway in our society. What if it is one that is favorable to all of us? What if this virus is an ally in our evolution, in our remembrance of what it means to be connected, humane, living a simpler life, to be less impactful and more kind to our environment? An offering from my heart this morning, offered as another perspective, another way of relating to this virus, this unfolding, this evolution. It was time for a change. We all knew that. And now the change has arrived. Again, I don't know who wrote that. I wish I could give them credit. Actually, after this, I'll probably go do some searching and see if I can find them. I always like to give credit to things. I invite you to take that in if you'd like for a moment of reflection. Nothing fancy. I don't have any music looked up, but this idea of a time to go within and to reflect, we might as well. It seems most of us have been gifted with some extra time these days and with less distractions. Perhaps we can take advantage of this moment and to take stock of where we are at. And I think of an age, as they say, of an age that are starting to or have been reflecting as we're on the other side of the halfway mark. What else do I want for my life? Is there anything that I want to shift as I go into this stage of life? And how might this downtime and this virus, this awakening, help me? Not to deny the challenges and indeed the suffering for those who are ill and those who are economically challenged right now, the working poor. Those are all issues that we all still need to wrestle with and deal with. And at the same time, also taking care of our own needs to say, is this a reset for me in some way? And whatever that answer might be, perhaps there is nothing deeper to this. It's just a time to be at home for a couple of weeks or a few days or whatever it might be. That's okay too. And perhaps as we go through this time, something else will come up for us. Every day is an adventure. We don't know what more that we will hear on the news that will be happening. We don't know how this will all eventually unroll here. And so we can remain open. Openness and humility, two wonderful gifts to bring to this situation, to have a sense of, I don't know everything here, and I'm open to where else this might lead me individually, with my health, with my caring for my family and neighbors, for my engagement in the political process. I'm curious. And I'm doing that with a country and even a world full of people, possibly on the edge of redefining. Amen. Hmm. The great redefining of 2020. Ooh, gotta write that one down. I'm glad you like the great calm, Karen. That's something that I read somewhere. I never give credit for things, but the great calm, I liked that one. Hmm. And the great resetting. That's interesting. I know that after the last, what, 5 days maybe or so of really starting to pull back like a lot of people, I've been on Netflix, big fan of The Crown, binge watching that, things like that, sleeping in a little, taking advantage of not having a 5-minute commute every morning, but not having to take Arturo to the train, slowing down, a lot more time with the cat. And I thought, when I come home tonight, I'm just going to do a puzzle. And then at the same time, someone posted on their Facebook page, I'm going to do a puzzle tonight. I can't remember the last time Arturo and I just sat down and did a puzzle. And I want to let everyone on the phone here know that I'm here for you, however I can be. And I'm one of, it seems, just hundreds of people that I know. My Zumba teacher is teaching classes online. I saw him today. He's got a folding chair as his dance partner, and he's doing online dance classes. And he's just about to start online Zumba. So I'm going to watch that. And my voice teacher is going to look into how to do a voice lesson through Skype. And so all of these interesting, amazing things, concerts are happening. And so a humble little minister in Des Plaines, Illinois is also here for you through Facebook. And if you've already got my phone number, send me a text. I've been talking with folks that go from being fine to being in tears to being mad, and some who are not having much of a reaction. And boy, it is all good. And I humbly am here for you. I go through it myself as well. I know for me right now, the uncertainty, the unknowing, the great unknowing of what will it exactly be like is something that's really present for me. And what an exercise in faith, those of us of the spiritual bent. It's like, oh yeah, all this teaching on faith, being okay, not knowing where it's going, because, oh, hint, hint, spoiler, we don't really know where life is going anyway, most of the time. We just think we do. And so now I'm really living it. I don't even know if I run out of toilet paper, where I'll get that toilet paper. And I have plenty, at least I thought I did, but I was at the store today, get a couple things, and shelves were still empty. And you couldn't buy, I thought, the only thing I don't really have in cans is fruit. I need some canned fruit. Wasn't one can of fruit to be had over in Aldi. But there are other places where, I'm sure I could have found something, but I don't know. I don't exactly know. Right on my mind right now is San Francisco. So love and blessings to my friends in San Francisco who are on a lockdown. And you wonder, will Chicagoland be in a lockdown? Will other areas be in a lockdown? And we shall see. So we're here for each other, my friends. If I can be of help, if you want to pray together, if you want to laugh together, if you want to just gab, and anything like that, just let me know. And yes, Karen, I will find the author of the piece that I read. Those who just got on, I read a really cool reflection on session, so you might check back on the video. But someone that sent it to me didn't send me the author, and I really do want to give credit, and it was beautiful. So I will send that out. I will put it on the Facebook page as soon as I figure out who the author is. And I'm going to keep to my word of a quick 15-minute check-in. So God bless everybody. I love you. I'm so glad that you took even a minute to be online with me, and I'm here for you. Be good to each other. Let other folks know if they need a little boost or a little relaxation or a little joy. It's going to be a little bit different every day. 1 o'clock and 7:30. Thanks for the heart. I love y'all. And this is one of the blessings that has come from the great calm of 2020. Bye-bye.